Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another video on my channel today. Is he still staring at me? Do you mind? A couple of days ago, I did a video saying every single Premier League club's most hated player for me personally. And the video was received quite well, and I want to get stuck into it. I want that down below just be the boys. Just the boys, man. So, of course, on my channel, I do want to start transitioning the channel to, like, more in real life football stuff. I'm just not really enjoying FIFA, if you're not gathered. For God's sake, it turns on now. This is where I want to take the channel. I think that there's a lot of ideas I want to do, which is going to be different. I'm looking forward to it, so let's get stuck in. But today's video is going to be a lot more positive. I'm going to do one player from every single Premier League club that I think is their best player. 20 Premier League clubs, one player at each club. Who do I think is their best player? I may get some hipster credentials here, I'm not going to lie. Of course, tell me down below in the comments how wrong I am. And of course, most important, if you're here, then please drop a like on the video and also subscribe if you're new. I'm going to go through every single Premier League club at just random, and I'm just going to go and just say who I think it is and why, pretty much. It's pretty self-explanatory. Oh, hi. Sorry, boys. I was reading the news. It's not COVID. It's actually we save balls. Because today's video is, in fact, sponsored by Manscaped. So now, before you do skip ahead, I'm sure you may want to, let me just give this idea to you right now. If you have a girlfriend or a partner, then they will make sure that you would want to see this. And if you don't have one, then at least, you know, at least your dog may appreciate it. So this is brought to you by Manscaped.com. You may have heard of it, you may have not have, but let's get stuck into what it really is. Manscaped has fortunately hooked me up with a nice little package here with a bunch of nice little goodies right here. The performance package, there's even underwear. So I've even got free underwear, and come on, this is like Christmas all over again. In this package, it's got everything you need to give you that little bit of self-confidence. Trust me, if there's any guys that's watching this right now, you know. The main part of this package is, of course, the actual shaver itself, which this is not just any normal shaver, but it is actually mainly designed to avoid any cuts. I'm not even going to lie, the most scariest moment of my life is actually using a normal shaver, and I thought I died. It's got LED lights. How cool was that? But wait, there's a lot more. It's not just a razor. They have, like, luxury stuff to go with it as well. I didn't even know it even came with this. It's literally deodorant for your balls. I'm not going to, like, hide it. It's deodorant for your balls. And if you have a partner, then they will never see you the same way ever again after this. And it's not only for down there. You've also got nose trimmers and ear trimmers if you really want to show off. It feels like silk. Do you ever bite your nails? Well, these bad boys are literally made so that you can make your nails look good and your toes. And with all that, for a limited time, as of right now, if you use a link down below in the description and use code Vizeh at checkout for 20% off, you also get yourself underwear, which is specifically designed so that you have no issues and you're just all fine across the entire day. And also a free bag as a gift. Because who doesn't like bags? So if this does interest you, or if your partner is currently watching this right now, then she'll definitely want you to do this. Then go down below in the description and go to manscaped.com for your 20% discount with free international shipping. And of course, use my promo code Vizeh at checkout. And I cannot believe I'm saying this, but your balls, well, thank you. Anyway, let's get stuck into the video. Let's get the simple ones out of the way first. It's Jack Grealish. Literally, like, the gap between Jack Grealish and the rest of the team. Imagine it like FIFA. Jack Grealish is like the 91 rated, like, icon, and then the rest is like 75 rated non-rare golds. That much of a gap between levels here. But if you aren't considering Jack Grealish because he's so far ahead of everyone else, let's just say, I like McGinn. I do like John McGinn. I really like him a lot. I think that he's a fantastic workhorse type of player. He can move forward in attack. He can also move backwards. I think he's a great player, and hopefully play that will suit us at Burnley. Fulham Football Club. Let's go with... It's between 2 or 3, but I'm going with, for me, Anguissa. Absolute powerhouse in the midfield. And also, I don't know why, but there's this... Each game I've seen him playing, he turns into prime Zidane. You know when you're playing football at the age of like 10, and then you're like inside your man, you think, okay, now I'm going to play serious, and you just go through everyone at once. That's literally what Anguissa does at least once or twice every single game. He just goes through everyone, just because he can just run through them. Newcastle, can I say no one? Literally. Ever since the first 6, 7, 8 weeks of the year, they've just been depressing, really. So I don't really want to say that anyone's been their best player, because it feels like it's just been, like, downhill ever since. Part of me does want to say Callum Wilson, because he has been bagging the goals for them, and ever since he's been injured, it's obvious how much of a loss he really is. But I can't say Dubravka, because he's been injured the entire season, so I guess it's Callum Wilson. 21 games, 10 goals, and 5 assists. Oh my god! Yeah, okay, they literally are Callum Wilson FC. That is actually quite upsetting, that. Southampton is, again, a bit of a tricky one, because I feel like it's, again, 2, maybe 3 players. Vestergaard has definitely been a lot better compared to last year. I think the entire team has, of course. Danny Ings, but again, he's only scored 8 goals this year, so a bit of injuries has popped up, which has been a shame. So it's pretty obvious it's just Ward-Prowse. His free kicks, his set pieces are like an obvious massive miss of the team when he's not playing. Fantastic little player, great dead ball ability, and yeah, I guess without Ward-Prowse this year, there's no way that they'll be as good as what they are. Manchester City, it's hard, you know, it's quite hard, because there's been a lot of players that have been incredible this year. Gundogan has scored 11 goals. 11! Rodrigo has got better. Ruben Diaz has made the club better. And there's still the likes of Sterling in there. But end of the day, it's always going to be Kevin De Bruyne. I don't know why, but it feels like he's not done that much this year compared to previous years. But yet, he's still got 11 assists. It feels like he's not done much, but yet he's still the best player in the league. And that just shows the level that he really is without even really trying. So next up is Wilfred Zaha FC. I'm pretty sure that it's like a actual meme that like when they do not have him and he's injured, that they just lose. Palace lost Zaha against Burnley and they lost 3-0. Like, if you lose 3-0 to Burnley, then you're done. You're done, lad. Benteke has actually scored some goals. You know, he scored 5 goals. Vizeh, of course, has had his moments, so he's, you know, he's like behind. It's not Zaha, then really it's probably Vizeh, because he's the only real hope they have when he's not there. West Ham, where do I start with these guys? How have they just come from absolutely nothing and now they're currently fighting for top 4? I remember in my Premier League prediction for this year, I put them down to be like, I swear I put them down to be like 17th. In my defense, yeah, I didn't expect Soucek to turn into some incredible defender that scores goals on a regular basis. There's even Jesse Lingard. He scored 4 goals in 6 games. For that what? Part of me wants to say Declan Rice. I feel like he's just so important to the way that they play. I feel like Soucek is the obvious one because he scored more goals and he may be like the more informed player right now, but I feel like Declan Rice is overall the better player. Like if I could pick one person from West Ham, it would probably be Declan Rice. Spurs, man, their badge. Like look at, like it's so clapped. I see a bird on top of a ball. Who thought of that? I'm trying to think of anyone else that's not the Son and Kane. I wanted to give some little respect to Højbjerg. I do think he's really like a decent player. However, Kane's literally got like 13 assists this year and then also 16 goals. I heard people disrespect Harry Kane before this season, saying that he's dusted and that Aubameyang is better than him. Never disrespect a man like Kane. Never disrespect him, man. Everton. It's Pickford. I'm just kidding. Of course it's not Pickford. 3 players that it could debatably be, really. Depends on what kind of day that you face them on. If we're looking at goals, it's Calvert-Lewin. If you're looking at assists and goals, it's Richarlison. If you're looking at pure class in the ball, it's James Rodriguez. If you're looking at assists, then it's Digne. I genuinely don't know. There's like 5. They're all kind of balanced in their own way. I gotta say James Rodriguez because he is technically... He is the best player there. Technically, like, the guy has done so much. Like, he's a true baller. And the fact that he's at Everton is incredible piece of business. Burnley, okay? Burnley, my boys, okay? I know this deep in and out. A lot of people may say Nick Pope. And he's very good. And I feel like he should be England's #1 in my humble opinion. And then there's James Tarkowski. There's Ben Mee. Like, there's a lot of important players to this piece. It's Nick Pope. Like, if you would pick one person from Burnley, it'd be Tarkowski or Nick Pope. And for me, I'm going to go for Nick Pope, man. Liverpool, man. Liverpool. Can I say none? Can I say no one? I want to say Van Dijk, but he's not even played this year. But yeah, it does show how much they miss him by how much. They've lost to Burnley, man. Burnley. And Fulham. And Brighton. At Anfield. How has that happened? It's got to be Van Dijk. It's got to be like just the fact that he's just not been there for like half the year and he's like just the decline has been so evident, man. West Brom. Chelsea, 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 Chelsea. I don't know why, but maybe because I've got a lot of friends who are Chelsea fans, I've always liked Chelsea. I will go for Chelsea. A bit of a hipster one. I'm gonna go for Christensen. Christensen, I don't know why, but like, there's something about him that I really don't like. None of the attackers has been really that amazing, so I can't really give to any of them. Like, they've been decent, like Mason Mount, perhaps, but there's not been any standouts, so I'm going to go for a defender, and I'm going to go for Christensen. I believe that there's been times that he's actually outperformed Thiago Silva. Honestly, I think he's been really good, and yeah, my boy, Christensen, Danish beast. Leeds United, fair play. Fair play. I've got to hand it to them. They've had a good year. They've had a good year. And I kind of always know that they'll be around, you know, like mid-table, 11th, 12th, 13th. I don't think they'll be in top 10. Hard to really pick out one person again. Bamford got the goals by Rafinha. The Samba, the flair, the trickery, gets you up on your feet. Rafinha is a person which you are really looking at, aren't you? What a signing. Literally, as soon as you saw him go from Stade Rennais to Leeds, you knew that he was going to be just that person, that guy that you'd be wanting to see each week. Why can't Burnley send a player like him? Like, literally, like, is it really that hard? Leicester City, I don't care what anyone says. Tielemans. How is that man at Leicester? I don't know. That guy can blend in easily into a Liverpool United. He could blend into any, like, Tielemans is such a baller. Yes, I can say Maddison or Vardy or Ndidi, and they're all very good players. But if I'm going to pick one person that I will take out of Leicester, it'd be that man Tielemans. It'd be that boy. Arsenal. 10th place in the Premier League. Cannot even beat Burnley in the Premier League. It is really a hard one to pick. Aubameyang, 9 goals this year, which is, I mean, it's not bad, but, you know, Aubameyang is the best player at Arsenal. It really is. So I guess I've got to go with Aubameyang. Thomas Partey, I think, should also be near up there, but we've just not seen the better of him this year. Bukayo Saka, man. This literal child has come out of... He's respawned out of nothing. He's spawned into the world and is now literally almost the heartbeat of Arsenal Football Club. I do want to give respect to Saka. However, Aubameyang is still, for me, like, the main guy. Brighton and Hove Albion. Seagulls, as what we all say. Seagulls. It's either Basuma or Lewis Dunk. And if I'm trying to think which one do I think is more important in their system, it's hard. I want to say Dunk, but then I know that Basuma can be a ball. I want to say Dunk, but no, Basuma. I'm going for Basuma. Wolverhampton Wanderers, Adama Traore. I'm just kidding. Of course it's not. I'm trying to think of anyone that's not Ruben Neves. But, I mean, Neto is a good player. He is a good player. He is a great player, actually. But, yeah, again, Ruben Neves is literally... How is he at Wolves, man? That guy can easily be in a high, top-tier European side. And fair play. And I believe, last but not least, it is Manchester United. And... the guy's got 16 goals and 10 assists all season. And the next closest is 9 goals and 7 assists all year. So, it's Bruno Fernandes. That's blatantly obvious. And I do want to say, as a Burnley fan, you're welcome for beating you at Old Trafford 2-0. Because you never know, maybe if we didn't embarrass you, that you may not have gone and got Fernandes. So, you're welcome, Man U fans. You're truly welcome. Rashford is good, but again, Pogba, who should be really at the peak of his powers, he should be the best player in that club. He should be. In my opinion, Pogba should be better than Bruno Fernandes. Of course, it's not worked out like that, but I must say, I'm thoroughly impressed. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is my best player of each and every Premier League club this season especially. A lot of these are ones that people will already know, but I just thought I've not done a video like this, so I thought I might as well give my own opinion out there. If you guys do enjoy it, make sure that you smash a like button on this video. Thank you all so much for your support on the channel, and I do enjoy making these type of videos. I really do. I think it's a lot more refreshing. I will also be doing a series similar to, like, you know Will and Nee, YouTuber Mastermind. I want to do that, but with, like, the person's football club. I will be doing that hopefully for this weekend. Let me know down below in the comments who do you want as the first guest. With that said, hope you guys do enjoy. Thank you for watching. My name is Vizeh. I'll see you next time.